Hi, I'm Colonel Douglas McGregor, CEO of Our Country, Our Choice. We have another interesting guest, yet another candidate for office. And this time, it's something really special in my judgment, because we have a gentleman, an attorney from San Francisco, who is running for office in San Francisco. The office that he's seeking is city attorney. And the first question I'm going to ask this man, Richard Woon, is why? Why are you running in San Francisco? You know you've got a challenge. A lot of people would say you're ice skating uphill if you're not a member of the in-club leftist elite, globalists. So we want to find out what's motivating this man, Richard Woon, to take on this challenge. So, Richard, welcome to Our Country, Our Choice. We're happy to have you. And we want to hear all about you. So tell us first and foremost, why are you doing this? Why are you running for this office?
Hi, Colonel. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be on your show. Uh, I love San Francisco. I was born here, and I hate what these globalists have done to the city. They've absolutely ruined it. San Francisco has um, descended greatly from where it was. The golden goose is dead here, and we get the leaders that we deserve and that we tolerate. And so our country is in trouble, and it's time for us to step up and take it back. And I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, well, that's certainly something that we at Our Country, Our Choice desperately want to do. Now, tell me something. As I understand it, you were born in San Francisco, so you grew up there, went to school there. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in San Francisco. I grew up across the bay in Union City, California, which is a suburb. I went to community college out there. I went to undergrad at UC San Diego and came back here for law school at Golden Gate University Law School.
And you're married and you have children?
I'm married. I have two kids, great kids, 15 and 11, and a very supporting wife who's allowed me to do this. But you know what? They understand that our country is in desperate times, and people need to stand up, and they support me.
Well, obviously, you want to leave the place better than you found it. And you've got two children that you want to enjoy life safely in the United States, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if we don't, as fathers, step up and protect them and protect their rights, then who else is going to do it? Nobody else is going to do it.
Now, tell us a little bit about what you want to do if you're successful and win this office.
Well, if I'm successful, the major thing that I really want to do is clean up City Hall. And there's massive corruption. It seems like there's a new corruption scandal erupting almost every single day in the city with Mayor London Breed and the people that just seem to rubber stamp all of her pet programs.
So you're talking about an entrenched political elite, right?
Absolutely. There is a club, I call it the San Francisco Royal Family, and they have been scratching each other's backs, and in my mind, completely disregarding their fiduciary responsibilities to San Francisco taxpayers. We've got programs to give out needles and drugs, drug paraphernalia and foil. These are straight up, in my mind, illegal programs, and I don't know what kind of legal gymnastics people have gone through to try to justify these programs because they're not beneficial to our city. They're really frustrating the efforts of the police department.
Well, when you walk around San Francisco and you talk to your fellow citizens there, what kind of impression do you get from them? Do they share your anger and frustration with what's happened to the city? Is it palpable?
Yeah, absolutely. They absolutely do. People are upset. People are mad. People are ready for a change. Um, you know, I hate to say it because I love the city so much, but I walk around and, half the time the city smells like the toilet. And, that's just, to me, a very low bar to just have your city not smell like a toilet. And that would be one of my priorities to try and help the mayor and board of supervisors accomplish that and get that right.
Has anybody sat down and tried to figure out how much money San Francisco has lost as a result of the deterioration of the city in terms of tourist income? And I haven't been out there for several years. I was last in San Francisco, I think, in 2005, and I thought it was one of the most beautiful places I'd ever been. Uh, is there a sense now that people have lost income in that city because it's just not a nice place to visit?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the golden goose is dead here. There's the tourist income, there is tech business, and for me, I'm a real estate lawyer and developer. So I see it on the real estate side, which is going to reflect on assessed property values and eventually tax revenue as well. So, I mean, our downtown, the financial district and south of Market, we are absolutely in desperate times. Lots of vacancies, vacant office buildings, vacant retail, and a massive amount of retail theft and crime is going on right now.
Well, Richard, is it right that you are not asking people to donate money to your campaign? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. I'm not asking for donations. I am doing this all on my own. I don't have a campaign manager. I'm trying to get the word out as best I can on the grassroots level. I've got people I don't even know are out there right now, scratching my wound for city attorney for me in chalk on sidewalks and putting signs up for me on telephone poles. And it's actually, people have recognized that I am not part of that political elite, and they're working to try and get me in.
Well, you're obviously not part of the problem, so you're very, very much in the solution category. I hope that small businesses there appreciate you. Have you had anybody from the shrinking business community in San Francisco approach you?
Um, there are definitely small business owners that I know that are supporting me. I haven't really, gotten entrenched with any form of business organizations. I've been partnering with an organization, well, not an organization, a movement right now, which is the No on Proposition K. And Proposition K in San Francisco is a movement to close the Great Highway, which is the southern coastal access route into San Francisco from San Mateo County. And as I see it, this is part of the globalist movement towards 15-minute cities, which is, in my ultimate estimation, really a tactic to make San Francisco an unlivable city for regular people.
Hmm. Well, I hope you get that message out to your voters because they need to hear that.
Yeah, I was just out with the Prop K and the anti-Prop K crowd right now, and we are in full attack mode, trying to educate people as to what the ultimate goal is for this. And I actually have real suspicions of real estate real estate scam in process here, where they're going to probably close that highway down and then try and sell off the land to developers. That's what it seems like to me. There's a lot of obfuscation and hiding of documents and redacting documents that we've requested. It's really fishy.
Well, Richard, we certainly wish you all the best. Is there anything that you'd like to say before we leave that you want people to know about, not just in San Francisco, but across the country? Because we have members all over the United States. And if they want to help you, is there some place they can go to try and help you?
Well, San Francisco is a great city. The people here are awesome. we've been hijacked by a small group of elites that are looking out for themselves and not us. We need help. We can't be abandoned by the rest of the United States. I would ask that people just share my message with other voters that you might know in San Francisco, people that you know around the San Francisco Bay Area, so that the word can get out and people would consider me voting for me instead of my opponent.
Okay, well, Richard, thanks very much. That's Richard Woon in San Francisco, running to become the city attorney. Thanks very much. That's it from OCOC. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks, Colonel.